A square plus B square into A minus B is equals null matrix. I think this is clear to everybody. Let us take determinant on both sides. If I do that, I get determinant of A square plus B square into A minus B is equals 0. Now using properties of determinant, this is determinant of A square plus B square into determinant of A minus B is 0. Determinant is a real number. So like real number alpha into beta is equals to 0 implies that what I can say here is I can say at least one of them is 0. That is second option. It is not necessary it will be 0 or not necessary this is 0. What is necessary here is at least one of them is 0 or this is end both of them. One will do, right? Second option will be your answer. This is what I did, right? So I hope you understood, right? Any doubts in this? If anybody copying this one, don't write the given, just say 58th problem and then like you can copy this solution. So this is first problem. In the we'll call this one as error analysis. These problems either fully discussed or should be given some hints how to do in the exam. Most of the students on average will consider if they did mistake that problems we are discussing here. Whoever copying this, do this please. If any further clarification needed, please raise your hand and ask so that I can clarify there. Not require, copy this. Once done, let me know. We'll go to the next problem. Right? So whoever not writing, a small reminder, we have a term exam approaching, AITS mains approaching, advance also approaching. Please plan your revision properly and give these exams. Right? So like if we are not planning revision properly, AITS mains and AITS advance, we hardly cross in mains 100 out of 300. I'm saying in advance, I don't think we will cross that double digit. 2030 in one paper, 2030 in one paper. AITS will be the difficult one. There we need to concentrate well. Clear? So I hope everybody copied this one. Moving to the next problem. Can we move to the next problem? No, like don't worry. Maybe next onwards you write. We'll upload this one in Teams. One more thing I want to remind. Today I think Sektivel told, unless until he told, I didn't realize some part of determinants notes I didn't upload it. If you found it anything like that, if you have my number, please let me know. I will modify it. Unless until you tell, I won't realize. Clear? I thought I uploaded the actual notes. Some part is missing in that. So like the next problem was 64, something like this. If you want, you can quickly go through it. I don't know whether it will get to you or not. For me, definitely it will strike. I gave some competitive exams like JE, GATE, JAM. In these exams, like once I sit again at home, not the same day I'll be burning out. Some other day I'll sit, I will relook the same problems again. For me, one flash it will go what I actually did in exam, right? Not 100% I will get, but definitely I'll get what thought I got after seeing the problem, what mistake I did. That's what happens to me. It happens because I relook the problem again. Unless until we relook and we check where we went wrong, we won't realize it. Clear? So this problem is given. What they said, P and Q are two non-singular matrices. That means determinant is not equals to 0. Inverse exists such that PQ is equals to QP. They can also mention matrix multiplication is commutative. PQ is equals QP na commutative. Special case, then they have given something like this. If you ask me, this is just the manipulation, nothing much. Let us consider the given, it is P into P plus Q whole inverse Q whole inverse into PQ. Inverse is distributive over addition. P
Sir,
Yes, dear.
Sir, I joined a bit late. Can you tell me what we are doing, sir?
We are doing error analysis of UT2, determinants problems. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So like inverse is distributed to P inverse plus Q inverse into Q whole inverse into PQ. Right? So left side I'll multiply P. Here, there, sorry. Left side I'll multiply P. Right side I'll multiply Q. This becomes P inverse Q plus P Q inverse Q whole inverse into PQ. I think this is clear to everybody. So next, matrix multiplication is associative. I can multiply like 1, 2, 3 are there. 1 into 2 I can do, then the resultant with 3. Or 2 into 3, the resultant with 1. Direction I am not changing, but like the order of multiplication. P into P inverse, if I am doing, I'll get identity. Identity into Q is Q only. So next Q into Q inverse is identity. Identity with P is P only, and there is whole inverse and P into Q in multiplication. Some doubt anybody? So like now again this will be Q inverse plus P inverse, then P into Q. If we do, I think what I'll get? This will be Q inverse PQ plus P inverse PQ. As they have given matrix multiplication between P and Q is commutative, I can write this one as Q inverse Q into P plus P inverse P into Q. Now using this, I can say this is P plus Q. P plus Q will be the second option. I think this is clear to everybody. If any doubt is there, just let me know. If no doubt, copy this one. Basic properties of inverse and then a small manipulation. We did here, that's all. You already did this. You can do individually, not in groups. You can solve the problems of maths. I don't do groups and discussion, please. No, in general. You have the book, no? Take book, you do your problem, you let your friend do his problem. Don't discuss, please. Do, no problem. Anybody copying anything, this one? Okay, please write, please. Don't write this problem. It is like 64 you write and solution will do. It will be there with you. So then let us go to the next problem. Are we done? This is next problem in this error. 67. I don't know what went wrong in this problem for you guys. They have given a system of equations, a system of linear homogeneous equation, and they have mentioned as non-trivial solution. Non-trivial solution means non-zero solution. It will be having non-zero solution only if delta value is equals to 0. Find delta and equate that one to 0. This is one way. Another way doing this one is like option verification, right? For us only what they did na, nicely they did the actual option at 4th. I actually did. This is how I think. I consider myself as an average student. I first thought of finding the determinant. It is coming little difficult. Then option verification from 1 I am doing. 1 I kept. I didn't got 0. 2 I kept. I didn't got 0. 3 I kept. I didn't got 0. Then after doing 3 options, fourth option must be the answer. Understood? Like in general, if you are having any problem in solving this with properties, option verification you can do. It is not that difficult to get 3 determinants, but it won't. It will take some more time. Clear? So like maybe in general way, if you want to do, let us consider the delta and equate that one to 0. 1 minus sine theta and sine 2 theta minus sine theta 1 minus sine theta Then we have sine 2 theta minus sine theta and 1 we have. Properties, I can think like I can tell you directly expanded, slightly trickier to factorize when you expand directly, right? So what else we can think? If you can observe this one, like if I write R1 changes, R1 minus, no, not R1. This is column 1 I'm saying, column 1 changes, column 1 minus column 3. I can create 1 minus sine 2 theta and there will be minus sine theta plus sine theta 0 and I have sine 2 theta minus 1. One factor will come out. 1, 0 and minus 1 are plus 1, that is easier is what I believe. I am doing the operation column 1 changes, column 1 minus column 3. So delta will be equals to, we have 1 minus sine 2 theta, there will be 0 here and we have sine 2 theta minus 1, remaining no change, minus sine theta 1 minus sine theta, sine 2 theta minus sine theta and 1 over here. So there is a, please close the door. There is a common factor 1 minus sine 2 theta. If we take that one out, 1 minus sine 2 theta, then remaining is determinant 1, 0, minus 1, minus sine theta, 1, minus sine theta, sine 2 theta, minus sine theta, and we have 1 over here. If you notice, we can make another 0 here. How we can make? We can write row 3 changes, row 3 plus row 1. If we do that, R1 changes, R1 plus R3. I can write the delta will be equals to 1 minus sine 2 theta determinant 1 minus sine theta, sine 2 theta, then there will be 0 here, 1 minus sine theta, 0 here, adding them and then minus 2 times of sine theta, 1 plus sine 2 theta. Dear Gautaman and Sujit, I guess, Sujan, little loud, please. 1 minus sine 2 theta into, if we expand the determinant, how much we are getting? We are getting determinant 1 into 1 plus sine 2 theta, then we have minus minus plus only minus 2 sine square theta. So this will be 1 minus sine 2 theta. This is sine 2 theta. Let's take 1 minus. Okay, let's write in this way 1 minus 2 sine square theta. How much is 1 minus 2 sine square theta? That must be cos 2 theta. So we have 1 minus sine 2 theta into sine 2 theta plus cos 2 theta will be 0. If this one is 0, I think I have next problem down. Maybe I'll use this space to write. Delta equals 0 implies that one solution is sine 2 theta is equals to 1. Sine 2 theta is equals to 1 means I can say theta must be pi by 4. I can have more solutions, but like I have either in quadrant 1 or in quadrant 4. Negative angles I can consider as quadrant 4, right? So theta will be pi by 4. One more thing is tan 2 theta will be equals to minus 1. How I got this? I have equated this entire thing to 0. Then I got tan 2 theta equals minus 1. So 2 theta will be minus pi by 4. Theta must be minus pi by 8. That is our option number 4, as I said earlier. Do you understand this operation? Any doubt? No doubt? One moment. Last one you mean from here delta equals to 0 onwards. How do I got this one? Sine 2 theta equals 1. Na? Sine 2 theta must be sine pi by 2. Uh, uh, Depending upon the option. Which one we have in the option? Do we have pi by 4 in the option? Both are true. But what is there in the option that we should consider? Some random discussion going on which I don't like. Say if I scold you will only feel bad. If you are not understanding, if you are not feeling interested, take some math problem, solve it, but don't disturb my class. Anybody writing anything from this slide? Any doubts in this slide? Can I scroll up? So like anybody has any doubt in any part of this slide? No doubt. See like if you ask me to be honest, our determinants finished here. From here, getting the theta is trigonometric equations. Clear? Understand how I got the equation, how I solved? So this is about next problem in error analysis. Can we move to the next problem? Or anybody writing this one? Just let me know if you are writing so that I can wait. Anybody writing this? I think there one boy is writing. Are you writing? Done? I didn't understand what is wrong in this, why you did mistake in this. They have given let A be a square matrix of order 3 by 3. There is a cubic equation in terms of A equals to null matrix. Then its inverse is characteristic polynomial is there. Characteristic polynomial for cubic equation for order 3 is a cubic equation in lambda. Put lambda equals A, right? This is the equation we got from characteristic polynomial. Multiply with A inverse, maybe they would have mentioned it is non-singular. Even though they didn't mention, from here you will understand. Here you will get determinant only, no. Plus or minus determinant will be there. If it is there, I term is there, determinant is definitely non-zero. In characteristic polynomial, if one of the lambda is 0, then only determinant will be 0, right? Then like there is constant now for the polynomial, x is equals to 0 is not a root. So non-zero determinant, it is a non-singular matrix. Just multiply with A inverse on both sides, no? If we multiply with A inverse, we have 3A square plus 2A plus 5 into identity is equals A inverse. Then we can write A inverse will be equals to minus 1 into 3A square plus 2A plus 5 into I. Like this and all I will see and tick like this. I didn't understand why you guys left or did mistake in this problem. I am not speaking about individual, I am speaking about class. An average class did mistake in this problem or left this problem. Null only no. So we got, oh sorry, it must be plus A inverse is equals, no okay va? Right? So just 2 steps it will take. Under 1 minute we can solve this. These kind of problems we should not leave in exam. I have found one more thing. They have given a, let me go there. Next, let us keep next problem on hold. This problem, I didn't understand why you guys not able to do this problem. A cubic equation of characteristic polynomial I have mentioned there. It will be whatever variable it is. Since lambda is there, let us call x cube minus 1 into trace of a matrix into x square plus 1 into sum of all cofactors of principal diagonal elements into x minus 1 into determinant must be 0, right? So like now what they are, it is a order 3 matrix. There is a cubic equation A that we got from characteristic polynomial. What will be our minus lambda there? Our minus lambda must be minus 1 into trace, not trace, minus 1 into trace. Equation says a cube minus 1 into trace of A into A square plus k we will use a minus 1 into determinant of a into identity matrix must be 0. They might give something like this, an entire equation, there will be lambda or something missing. They'll ask about the lambda that we can get using determinant here. On comparison, I will get lambda will be equals to raise a. Raise a is how much? 2 plus 2 plus 7, that will be 11. This one also can be solved under 1 minute. See, in JEE mains, if you have seen last year papers, future we cannot predict, but like from past we can take something, no? From last 4 years or 5 years, maths is a bit on lengthier side. Because of the lengthier problem, students will feel difficult in maths. Like if you are smart enough, you would have picked problems like little less in calculation, where we can do under 1 minute or 2 minutes. Do that one, no? We can easily get 50 mark under less time. Clear? So like these kind of problems, if we are getting in exam, we have to do that. For that only we are spending our time and energy. If we are not able to do in exam, then there is must be something wrong. We need to figure out. How many of you didn't do this one in exam? Remaining all did. Like you should figure out like why you are not able to do that. You will be knowing once you are doing error analysis. Clear? So then let us continue. Anybody writing this, you can copy this. Writing? Anybody? No? So like let us continue with this error problems. I think next problem is 69. This one seems slightly trickier to me. I felt maybe some calculation must be done. So they have mentioned A and B are two identity matrices, sorry, two by two matrices such that AB minus BA is equals I2, identity, where I2 is identity, then the total number of possible matrices of A, they can also say B, satisfying the above equation is. Like what I felt is like I didn't find any shortcut. If you have anything you can use, I take in general a matrix a matrix B, I'll multiply, then I'll subtract, I'll equate to identity. This is what I'll do there. Let us say A is equals A1, A2, A3, A4. B is equals B1, B2, B3, B4. So what I'll get if I do AB? You are online, no? AB will be equals to. See, matrix multiplication, I will use dot product. First matrix row dot with column. Right? If I do that, I'll get A1 B1 plus A2 B3. Row 1 dot with column 2. A1 B2 plus A2 B4. A3 B1 plus A4 B3. A3 B2 plus A4 B4. Initially itself I have mentioned I won't like if you are making noise. I might scold you badly. Today I'm in good mood, so I am telling again and again. Don't discuss loudly. You do your problem, let your friend do his problem. So BA if I multiply B1 A1 plus B2 A3, B1 A2 plus B2 A4, B3 A1 plus B4 A3, B3 A2 plus B4 A4. Let us subtract them and equate to identity AB minus BA is equals to identity of second order. If we are subtracting, how much we were getting? I am not writing again, I am using this. This element, if I am subtracting with this element, A1, B1 will get cancelled. Opposite signs I will get. So remaining is A2 B3 minus A3 B2. So here A1 B2 is there? A1 no A2 B4 is there? That is also not there. Some big thing is there. Let it be. I never mind this also not there. Equal to 0. Then if I subtract the remaining two, A4 B4 will get cancelled. The remaining is A3 B2 then minus B3 A2. This must be equals to 1001. So considering this, equating A2 B3 minus A3 B2 is equals to 1. A3 B2 minus B3 A2, maybe in this way, A2 B3 is equals to 1. Let's say I'm adding these two equations, what I'm getting. A2 B3 minus A2 B3 will get cancelled, right? Sorry? No, that's what. Minus A3 B2 and this one. If I'm adding them, I am getting 0 is equals to 2. 0 is not equals to 2. This is not possible. Why we got we will say in simple words, this is contradiction. Why we got this contradiction? We assumed that AB minus BA is identity. That means AB is not equals to identity for values A1, A2, A3, A4 and B1, B2, B3, B4. No such A1, A2, A3, A4 exists. No such B1, B2, B3, B4 exists. Therefore, the number of matrices is 0. Clear? Slightly trickier to tackle this one in the exam. If any doubts is there, let me know so that I can clarify. If you are writing, you can copy. Mohit, any doubt? Mohit only no. Ahmad. What's your name? Mohit Saran. Any doubt? Where is Ahmad Adil? Online, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, dear. Any doubts in this? Understood? I think another 3 or 4 problems are there. Once we finish, we'll continue with LCD. Anybody writing this? Seems nobody writing. Again and again, Gautaman, you are provoking me. This is next problem, 70th one. They have given that A, B, C, B, 3 consecutive terms of a arithmetic progression number 1. X, Y, Z are again 3 consecutive terms of second arithmetic progression. P, Q, R again consecutive terms of third arithmetic progression. Right? So then the value of this determinant. 0 only, correct. Well done. What I will do, I'll write this is A plus D1, A plus 2D1. Not necessary to be first 1, 2, 3 terms. This term is A, next is A plus D1 and you can also write A minus D1, A plus D1. Next it will be X plus D2, X plus 2D2, right? So common difference, different arithmetic progression, common difference will change. P plus D3, P plus 2D3. So this determinant we need to calculate. So 2 column operations I do, I will show that it is 0. Column operation number 1, let us say column 2 changes, column 2 minus column 1, column 3 changes, column 3 minus column 1 again. You can do column 2 as well. Now what I will get, this will be determinant of A, X, P. D1, D2, D3. Next I will get 2D1, 2D2, 2D3. So what is happening? Column 2 and column 3 are proportional. If 2 columns are proportional, the determinant value must be equals to 0. So that is option number 1. Do you understand this? Any doubts in this? If you are writing the solution, just mention problem number 70 and write this. In JE, they will try to play with our what you call ego or something. They'll keep easy concept but lengthy in calculation. So students like me, I mean average student, will try to do that. Maybe we might spend 10 minutes and we end up not getting the answer. We have to be little smart. Before picking that problem, we need to ask ourselves, can we do this one under 6 minutes or something? Right? The more time you spend in one problem, less time you have for the remaining problems. Maybe if you know the concept, there is something called mark for review. We can keep it for mark for review. And if you are outstanding student or something, you can have some other techniques you can use that. Right? Done in this. Let's go to the next problem. This was already done. 73. I didn't know why you are not able to do. They have mentioned let us be the set of all integer solutions xyz of the system of equations x minus 2y plus 5z is equals to 0. One more equation is there and last is also there. System of linear equations in three variables. They said they want only that solution which satisfies this condition. Right? They like I can guess something. It can be 0 here. How it can be 0? If the determinant of coefficient matrix is non-zero, then the solution must be unique. Solution is unique, na? The order pair or triplet must be 0, 0 and 0. Won't satisfy this condition, then 0 triplets are there. Right, again, that is a small guess. We need to justify the guess by finding delta value. If delta is equals to 0, then we need to find the solution only. So can somebody tell me how much is delta in this case? What is the value of delta in this case? How much we get here? We are getting delta 0. Then what did I said? If delta is 0, how many solutions? Infinitely many solutions. Then our answer is not 0. We have some triplets will satisfy. How to find it? To find that, it is just like elimination of one variable. What we can eliminate? I think like I can eliminate variable x using first equation and second equation. I'm saying 2 into equation 1 plus equation 2. This implies I have 2x minus 4y plus 10z is equals to 0 minus 2x plus 4y. Then we have what? Plus z is equals to 0. If we are adding them, what we are getting? Z0 we are getting a. If z is 0, then x and y will also 0, no? Any mistake we did? If z is 0, I put. No. Let me figure out. Give me some time. Okay, if z is 0, the equation is, one equation is x minus 2y is equals to 0. Second equation will be minus 2x plus 4y is equals to 0. The last equation is minus 6, 17 or 7y plus 14 minus 7x plus 14y is 0. If you notice, all three are same equations. Correct? That is x minus 2y equals 0. That means I can say x will be 2y. Next we will write here let y is equals to k. If y is k, x is 2k, z will be 0. What is k actually here? K is some real number. change the value of k, the solution is different. Now the triplet is x, y, z will be equals to 2k, k, 0. Now I am substituting in the given. 15 less than or equals 4k square plus k square is less than or equals, how much is upper bound? 150. So division by 5, 3 less than or equals k square less than or equals 20. So if I take, I'll get 3 root 3 less than or equals modulus of k less than or equals 2 root 5. So k belongs closed bracket minus 2 root 5 to minus root 3. Sorry, 30. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Don't beat me. Root 30. Yeah. So minus root 30 union root 3 to root 30. So how many? Listen, if k is integer, then only the solution will be an integer. I think they are asking integer only. All integral solutions. How many integers I have for k in this? That many integral solution. Approximately root 30 is how much we will take in between 5 and 6. Let's say k belongs minus 5.42 minus 1.7 union 1.7 to 5.4. So how many integers are there? 8. Let us list them. Minus 5, minus 4, minus 3 and minus 2. Minus 1 is not there. 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that means our answer must be 8 in this. Understand this one? So I tried guessing initially, which I didn't work. So another method is also there. I thought maybe we did some mistake or data accurate after getting Z0, but like maybe I tried going further, I got x is equals to 2y. Then normally we'll get like some relation between y and z. One variable will take as k. Using that second variable, using these two, the third variable. Clear? So now in the given thing I have substituted, I got. I hope this one you understood. Directly I wrote modulus inequality. These many integer values of case means that many integral solutions we have. Right? Any doubt in this? So if you are copying this, you can copy this one. Once you are done, just let me know. See, I said 10 times now. Don't discuss it. You solve your friend will solve. Only one book you have, You do sing it. Let him do our package. Can I scroll up? Well, let's do. Before you copied, right? You seems like new student to me. What's your good name? Huh? You will come online, or you took admission recently? You are old student. You will normally join online. What I felt you knew in this class. That's only I asked. How many we have after this? One. Two more is there. After that we can go continuity and difference. So Sri Vishnuvardhan. Done. I have texted you one day. I don't know who saw the message. I don't think you joined the meet. But you didn't join. Then tell no something. I am busy. Next day only. I think if I remember correctly, I have given this one as a small property when we have finished about idempotent, involutory, and nilpotent matrices. When A is a idempotent matrix, we should know about A square is equals to somebody saying. That means you remember. Well done. A square equals identity. For idempotent matrix, I can justify A to the power n must be equals to A for all small n belongs to natural number. So I plus A whole power n I can write as nc naught into I plus nc1 into A, nc2 into A square plus and so on, ncn into A to the power n. See, from second matrix onwards, every matrix, like from second term onwards, A square, A cube, everything will be A only. That is property of idempotent. A square is A, multiply one more time. A cube will be also A, you will get clear. Now this will be NC naught into identity plus A into NC1 plus NC2 plus and so on, NCN we will be having. Now from binomial theorem, the bracket will be 2 power n minus 1. So I get identity plus 2 to the power n minus 1 into matrix A. On comparison, I'll get 2 to the power n minus 1 is equals 255. 2 power n is 256, implies that n value must be 8. This one is also simple problem. What we should know is idempotent matrix definition and binomial theorem base. If anybody writing, you can copy this. One more. After that, we will go to the continuity and differentiability. Audrey, I came to know you are doing outstanding in maths but not good in physics and chemistry. Let me tell you how well we do in maths. I am very much happy because you did well in maths. But at the same time, I'm little sad. Only with maths we cannot crack JEE. So you should keep that one in mind. Physics and chemistry will give you 98 percentile. Maths can give you 99. In NEET, they used to say physics is for rankers, rank boosting. So here in JEE now the time came. Maths is only for rankers. If you are doing only maths, most probably you will end up in some state government college. You cannot go to IIT and NIT. Do you know this one? There will be an individual cutoff in JEE Advance. In each subject, we need to get at least some 10 mark, 15 mark out of 120. So please read them as well. Consider them. If you want to do only pure maths, you have other exams. Do you know about them? What are those? One in Chennai is there now. Chennai Mathematical Institute. That you can. But what they offer is pure maths. That you may not like. This is a problem based upon properties of determinant, inverse, properties of adjoint. ADJ is adjoint, not adjacent. Given A is order 3 by 3 matrix, determinant of A is 2. We should need determinant of B for that. Determinant of B is 2 times of A inverse inside determinant. Scalar taking out, it must be 2 cube. Determinant of A to the power minus 1. 8 into 1 by 2, this is 4. Now determinant of C will be determinant of 1 by 16 whole power 1 by 3 adjoint of A. So this is 1 by 16 whole power 1 by 3 and there will be a cube outside. Determinant of adjoint of A. So this is 1 by 16 into det A whole square. Det A whole square seems 4. 4 by 16 is 1 by 4. Now determinant of A square into B square into C cube is det A whole square, det B whole square, det C whole cube. This becomes 2 square 4, 4 square 16, 1 by 60. 1 will be the answer. As simple as this. Any doubts in this? Anybody need any further clarification? With this, I can say we have finished the problems, error problems of unit test 2. If you have more problems, that is up to you. You have to sit at home, do it again. We suggested you to maintain one note. I don't know how many of you are doing. If you do, it will help you in future. Right? Then error note we'll call. If you take some big institute, I should not mention the names. We are in class. There they will make that one as everybody should do. After the exam, within 2 days or 3 days, they should submit the note. They will check. Since here we don't have that much time, we can suggest only. Yes, Hariharan J wants to ask something.
Sir, can you scroll up?
Scroll up. Previous problem, huh?
No, sir. I want to see the question only.
Okay, 75.
Okay, sir.
So all done. Hmm. One more thing I want to convey. I have seen more, not one or two, almost everybody mark. I didn't felt justified. Maybe you could have done better, whatever reason it is. Try to do better in term exam and in ATS exam. Problems. Give one try. I'll be back. So like graphical transformation is required here.
Sir,
I'll tell. Don't worry. What is needed?
sir,
Hmm.
sir, in previous problem number 75, they asked the determinant of A cube and B squared C cube, sir.
Oh, maybe you do know that one,
Okay, sir.
right? So in this problem, how to actually do the transformation and find f of modulus of x. Y is equals to f of x to y is equals to f of modulus of x. Some noise I am getting. If I get irritated, I'll throw you out of my class. You sleep, I won't mind, but don't make noise. We'll draw the graph of y is equals to f of x. Next, hmm, just solve it. If you can figure out what point it is right now at 0. That sounds correct. Draw y is equals to f of x. Second step, identify and erase the portion of graph which lies left side of y is equals to x axis, y is equals, y axis, that is x is equals to 0 line. Left side portion must be erased. If there is no part on left side, no need to erase. Take the image of a remaining part about y axis. What you have there, flip that one. That is what image I mean. So let me draw the graph first. I don't have the equation. Just tell me what is the equation. If I remember correctly, function is in two parts. When x less than 0, what is the equation? No, normal function, x minus 4. So x minus 4 is a straight line. Y is equals to x minus 4, positive slope, negative y-intercept. When x is 0, it will be minus 4. 0 is not there. So that's why open circle, right? Then now remaining is x square minus 5x plus 6, correct? So 0 is included. So 0 I'll put here. When x is 0, it will be plus 6. X minus x square minus 5x plus 6, roots are 2 and 3. Upward parabola. Something like this I'll be there. If you want, you can write this is y is equals to x square minus 5x plus 6. Y is equals to x minus 4. This is 0 comma 6 point. You want, this is vertex. Vertex is minus b by 2a comma minus d by 4a. You can calculate and you can write. Next, I have drawn the graph. I have identified this portion is lying on the left side. This must be erased. After erasing that portion, what I need to do is, I need to flip the right side portion or take the image of right side portion to get the graph. In last class, most of you asked, sir, how you are writing the equation after doing the graphical transformation. One moment, please. Let me get it properly. See, this is y is equals to x square minus 5x plus 6. Image na, I have replaced x with minus x. It will be y is equals x square plus 5x plus 6. Now there is one sharp corner at x equals to 0. Clear? So one sharp corner means one non-differentiable points. There is no breaks means no discontinuous points. Clear? The conclusion must be therefore y is equals to f of modulus of x has no breaks implies no discontinuous points. Next, y is equals f of modulus of x as a corner at x is equals to 0. This implies non-differentiable at x is equals to 0. One non-differentiable point we have, that is x is equals to 0. Do you understand this one? Any doubt in this? Okay, let me ask. Anybody writing anything from here? Mod x minus. See, like, dear, normally if I replace x with mod x, right? Mod x minus 4, when mod x is less than 0. For what real value of x, mod x will be less than 0. Then that part won't be there, no? This is what we'll be having. Right? Understand? Any doubt? Can I scroll up? Understand? The conclusion part, do you understand? The conclusion part, do you understand? Backside of Vishwanath. That guy. What that guy name? I forgot. Sorry. No. Do you understand the conclusion? Y is equals to x minus 4. Straight line. Correct? Slope is 1. Positive slope. Angle made by the line with x-axis, you extend acute angle. Y-intercept is minus 4. Minus 4 is below only, right? See, if you want, you can check directly. Write the function. Left hand limit, point of doubt is 0. Left hand limit at 0. Right hand limit at 0. Function value at 0. Clear? From composition, I can say function f of x is whatever given. And then like modulus. When I am doing modulus, if given function is continuous, f of modulus of x will also continuous. Right? Done. Can I scroll up and move to the next problem? I think next I have kept a problem like this. You do this problem at home that you consider as homework. I'm scrolling up. Anybody writing this? Graph part, are you done? Conclusion part you are writing. Do you understand the conclusion how I wrote? See, in some problems, I think everybody can see this. In some problems, they'll also ask about f of modulus of x or modulus of f of x or both. Modulus of f of modulus of x. Clear? So this one you can do. by same transformation. So they are just asking you to check the differentiability at 0. What you will say? There, transformation we can use to get the equation. Then you should get the equation and that only. If you have two functions, graph of their sum, we cannot do in general, depending upon the function. Clear? So copy this problem. This is your homework problem. Please try this problem at home. These problems and all I have taken from maybe I didn't remember FTS or some AATS or UT, whatever paper it is. Copied. Can we move to the next problem? Can we move to the next problem? If anybody solves Singhese, I think you will find something like this in Singhese as well. As I said, modulus of f of mod x. I already thought how to do f of modulus of x. Next, y is equals to f of x. Hmm? Sorry. Didn't remember, dear. Three simple steps. Draw it. Identify which lies below x-axis. Y is equals to 0 line. After identifying, take image. After taking image, the below part you remove it. Here they have given. First of all, I hope you all know how to draw y is equals to modulus of x. So I can say this is y is equals to modulus of x. Y equals x. Y equals minus x 0 comma 0. Right. So next, from here, if I want to draw mod x minus 1, when we are subtracting it, drag the graph 1 unit below. Adding it, take the graph 1 unit above. So like if I drag it 1 unit below, right? So this will be correct. This point is 0 comma minus 1, right? So this is y is equals to x minus 1, y is equals minus x minus 1. Do you understand how I wrote this equation? Right? Now this is x-intercept. X-intercept you need put y equals 0. 1 comma 0 minus 1 comma 0. Now I can see the part which lies below the x-axis. After seeing the part which lies below the x-axis, I am flipping it and I'll erase it. So like both I am doing simultaneously. Please pay attention. Right? So this will be the graph. This line is y is equals to x minus 1. How to write this line? It is positive slope. This will be negative slope. Intercept is same only. Y is equals minus x minus 1. Maybe we can say plus 1. This will do it. Clear? Next again, this line will be parallel to this line, same slope. Y is equals to x plus 1. Right, again, this line, oh sorry, this line is there, no, here. I think this must be parallel to this line. So y is equals to, how much I can say? I can say parallel to minus x minus 1. Okay, x-intercept is negative. Working. Right, using intercept and slope I am writing. Now how many corners? 1, 2, 3. Right, so 3 point of non-differentiability. Y is equals modulus of mod x minus 1 has no breaks, implies no discontinuous points. Y is equals modulus of mod x minus 1 has 3 corners. This implies non-differentiable at x is equals minus 1, 0 and 1. Do you understand this one? Any doubt? Again I am telling. Y is equals to x minus 1 above line only. How I got this? This line you have down, that you have flipped it. Intercepts I have. How I have the intercept? This is 0 comma minus 1. If I flip it, this point over here will be using the intercept. I can write x by 1 plus y by 1 equals 1. Here x by minus 1 plus y by 1 equals to 1. Clear? Like that I wrote. Straight lines na easier only. So anybody writing anything from here? Anybody writing anything from here? Yes, no, please. Done. Copied. Can I scroll up? So anybody writing anything from here? Right, please. Next problem is there. I'll show. Break you want? Huh? What Vishwanath discussing? Huh? Question. What Sujit finding difficult? What Mohit and an entire bench doing? Now are we done? Hmm. This is a good problem. Till now I told some examples, but I didn't told how actually we can type. Like if I have, maybe you can write this one as a working rule or note point, whatever you like. To find discontinuous points of y is equals greatest integer of f of x in closed bracket a to b. Clear? In closed interval a to b, we need to find the discontinuous points. Step number 1. Check whether the function y is equals to f of x has or have, I'm not sure, you only write, any turning points in a to b. What is turning point? Mod x you take. For mod x, minus infinity to 0, it is decreasing. At 0, it will start increase. If a function is changing its nature from increasing to decreasing or decreasing to increasing, that is called turning point. If there are turning point, you have to be careful. If there is no turning point, in that case, we can write no turning points in A to B, then no turning point means either completely increasing or completely decreasing. I can say number of discontinuous points equals to number of integers in the range of y is equals to f of x in open bracket A to B. Last and important, check the all open. Check the continuity at A and B manually. Manually, I mean, please verify it. At A, it might be continuous, it might be discontinuous at B. If it is closed bracket, not closed bracket, here we are done. If the function is either increasing or decreasing, easy only. If the function is like both, there only problem for us. Understand? I hope this one gives you some idea. Strictly increasing or strictly decreasing, in that case, number of discontinuous points will be equals to number of integers. If you see, I have already used this one in earlier classes. If I have given this one earlier, you would have felt easier in that problem, right? Now let us come back to the given problem. In the given problem, we should know about the function 2x cube minus 5. Minus 5 won't do anything. It is there or not there, you take that one out of greatest integer. F of x is greatest integer of 2x cube, right? So now X cube does not have any turning points. 2x cube also, how to check? Differentiate and check whether f dash is always greater than 0 or not, f dash is always less than 0 or not in the given interval. If I differentiate, that will be 6x square. X square will be always greater than or equals to 0. Equals to 0 at 0. Clear? So no turning point, always increasing. That means number of discontinuous points will be number of integers in the open bracket 1 to 2. At 1, need to check manually. Understand this? If you understand, you can do this one. I can say that f of x is equals to greatest integer of 2x cube minus 5. We know that y is equals to 2x cube has no turning points in open interval 1 comma 2. Right now range I can find no 1 less than x less than 2. If I do cube here, 1 less than x cube less than 8 multiply into 2 less than 2x cube less than how much? 16, right? So how many integers are there? 2x cube belongs to 2 to 16. How many integers are there in this? 1 to 15 excluding 1 and 2. So number of integers in the range of y is equals to 2x cube is 13. 13 discontinuous points for sure. Now at 1, need to verify manually. At x is equals to 1, right? What I can say? Limit x is approaching 1 plus left hand limit won't be existing. Left neighborhood is not there in the given interval. 2x cube minus 5. 1.001 you take. 2 cube for that. If I do cube, I still have 1.00 something. Multiply 2 to that. 2.00 something. Greatest integer of 2.00 something will be how much? 2, right? So this will be 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 will be minus 3. Now function value at 1. F of 1 will be greatest integer of 2 into 1 cube minus 5. That will be equals how much? Minus 3. Okay, space is not there. Let me do one thing. Therefore, f of at what point? 1 plus is equals f of 1. This implies f is continuous x equals if the given function is continuous, number of discontinuous points will be equals to how many? 13. Do you understand this? Do you understand this one? Any doubt in this? No doubt. Anybody writing anything from here? No, right? Understanding. Following. It's not some doubt. No, right. Can I scroll up? We'll take break. Maybe at 7:30 or something. Not now. Don't worry. I'll give some 10 minutes break. Can I scroll up? Writing it? Say something. Copied it? Okay, scrolling up then. Add it. 14. Discontinuous points they are asking. Not continuous at 1. It will be 14 points of discontinuity. 14 breaks we will be having. Drawing graph seems no. In the range 2 to 16 is difficult, no? Always. We'll see some problem. I think I kept some nice problems and all. If you are finding it interesting, okay for you. If you are not finding it interesting, you'll feel asleep. You'll sleep only. Are we done in this slide? Can we scroll up? Can you see everything done right? Copy. Let me increase the size. I didn't remember. Maybe Singh's or some good problem. You will find this problem in standard reference book. Please don't make noise. Break will be given at 7:30. Online students do one thing, log out from this link and log into the next one. Attendance I'll mark. One moment, please. I think I changed the link. Just a moment.